Hello and welcome! Today I wanted to talk about what's wrong with Sonic the Hedgehog 4. I bet a lot of people don't even know Sonic the Hedgehog 4 even exists, because it's been forgotten, and I just wanted to talk about episode 1 loosely. I did have a review on this on my YouTube a few years ago, but for some reason I deleted it. Maybe I wasn't happy with the quality. So, let's check this out. Why is Sonic the Hedgehog 4 a bad game? I'm just gonna play through the first zone, Splash Hill Zone, and tell everyone what I think. Like I said, we're gonna play one zone, Splash Hill Zone, and I'll just give the thoughts off the top of my head. Let's go, new game. And here we go, Splash Hill Zone, Act 1. The first thing I notice is that it looks too glossy. You know, the art style of this game, it's a little too shiny, a little too glossy, and it doesn't feel like Sonic. It feels, it feels like, I don't know, I don't want to use the word perfect. It feels like the graphics look a little too polished. That's the right word, polished. And if you keep polishing something and you keep polishing something, eventually it might lose its charm, right? And the other thing I notice right off the bat is the speed of Sonic. It takes a while for him to pick up momentum. I know I'm going downhill right now, maybe that's helping. But look how slowly he's going. I don't know, I feel like I'm walking on air sometimes. He's going, it takes a while for him to pick up momentum. And I don't know, some people might not be used to that. I know in the original Sonic games he doesn't go from 0 to 100 right off the bat, but it's a little quicker than this. And also, the homing attack is back in this game. Let's see if I can find a spot to showcase the homing attack. And the thing with the homing attack is, my mind is not used to the idea that a homing attack is in a 2D Sonic game. And it's fine in Splash Hill Zone, because there's no trouble in Splash Hill Zone. Anyone can beat this level, but once you get to the later levels, it might get you in trouble when you're trying to time a jump and you accidentally double press the jump button and do the homing attack instead. Let's do the homing attack right here. Yeah, the homing attack is right here. Again, it's fine right here in Splash Hill Zone, but when you're timing jumps in like Casino Night Zone, or whatever they call the casino zone in this game, you might get in trouble when you accidentally double press the jump button. I think it's Casino Street Zone. Yeah, Casino Night Zone is Sonic 2. So those are the three things. It looks a little too glossy, a little too polished. The momentum of Sonic is a little slower to get to top speed. And the homing attack is a big feature of this game, and it doesn't feel like it fits to me, because we only got the homing attack in the 3D Sonic games, so my mind keeps thinking, there's no homing attack in this game, what are you talking about? And I don't know why it goes to the menu after I beat each act, but let's just go back to Splash Hill Zone. I think there's a button I can press. Wait, I don't know what I pressed right there. I keep pressing the A button. I don't know. Back in the day, in the SNES days, the A button was the OK button. So my mind still thinks today that the A button is the OK button, even though we've had the Xbox, we've had the PlayStation change the OK button to the X button, or the Xbox controller changed it to the X button. I don't remember what it was on the PlayStation. I think it was the X button too. But anyways, let's go to High Speed Athletics. Well, right now I'm using a knockoff Switch Pro controller, so that's why. This game probably thinks I'm using an Xbox controller. In any case, let me talk about what's good. The music is very good. It feels like typical Sonic music, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Sonic the Hedgehog music always has top quality music. I've never seen a Sonic game with bad music, except maybe Sonic R. And I know some people will disagree with me on that, but I didn't feel like the pop music in Sonic R on Saturn fit the game. I've never had a Saturn, but I've watched people play Sonic R, and the music just felt so off to me. This is how Sonic music should sound like. You know, catchy, fun, electronic sounding. This is Sonic music to me. And if you're having pop music in a Sonic game, I don't know. Save it for the end. Oh, and Sonic CD had weird music, too. I don't know how to describe Sonic CD's music. You know, it was like weird, almost rap music or hip-hop. And, I heard the Japanese version of Sonic CD had different music. The American version of Sonic CD, that music wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. I didn't like it. I missed the old catchy... I missed that bonus stage. I missed the old catchy synth sound of the Sega Genesis. And I just don't think that Sonic CD had the right music for the game. And I don't think that Sonic R had the right music for that game. Otherwise, every other Sonic game has had excellent music, even the 3D Sonic games. Let's go to Sunset Dash. And this will be... Well, I don't know, is the boss in this level? We'll play the boss too. Whether it's in this level or whether it's separate, I don't know. I don't remember. I played this game a lot, but I have not played it in at least a year, I would say. I've streamed it a couple of times. It never caught that much interest from people, but maybe because it's Sonic 4, no one wanted to see it. I do like the concept of this level, of the sunset going on in the background. And again, the music is very catchy. It's the kind of music that would fit in Sonic 1 or Sonic 2 or even Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And, is this game worth buying on Steam? This is a Steam version that I'm playing. You know, it's not a great game. I mean, if I had to rate it, I played through the entire game, so if I had to rate Sonic 4 Episode 1, I don't know, I would give it maybe a 6 out of 10. Even though it's a bad Sonic game, the worst Sonic game is still better than a lot of games out there. I would not pay the full price of $10 though. Wait for it to go on sale. If you ever think about buying this game on Steam or any other store, I would wait for a sale. I would not pay $10 for this. I would pay maybe, I don't know, $2 or $3. $5 at most. I would not pay more than $5. When this game came out, it was $10, so that was a long time ago. It should not cost $10 today, especially now that we know the quality of it. Back then, we didn't know it was a bad game. We all thought, oh, it's Sonic 4. Well, some of us read the reviews, but at the end of the day, we were so excited about Sonic. I was so excited about Sonic that I didn't care about the reviews. I was going to get this game. Oh, come on. Let's see what the bonus stage is like, and I can tell you what I don't like about the bonus stage. I think it's just a Sonic 1 bonus stage, but we'll see. Here we go. Yeah, it's just a Sonic 1 bonus stage. It's exactly like it. I mean, it was fine. This is fine. It's just that if you're making a sequel to all these Sonic games, you want it to have its own identity. And if you're just redoing the same bonus stage from Sonic 1, it has less of its own identity because you're just reusing the same bonus stage. Well, how do I get through this? Maybe it's not exactly the same. How do I get through this? Do I just bounce on it? I don't know. Why does it say 2 on it? 1. It says 1. I need to keep hitting it, I guess. My favorite bonus stage from a 2D Sonic game was the half pipe in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And I thought that was fun. Collecting rings on the half pipe. It was a little more complicated if you had Tails with you, because if Tails got hit, then he lost his rings and you had a worse chance. It probably was easier just with a single player. But the half pipe in Sonic 2, that was a fun time. And that had great music too. Alright. Here we go. We're back at the menu. I thought I held the Y button. I don't know. I don't know why it goes... There's no reason to go back to this menu until you're done with the game. When you're done with the game, then you can pick any stage. Or at least wait until Splash Hill Zone is done first. Then go to the menu, maybe. And then you travel to the next zone. But in between acts, it's too soon. Anyways, let's beat Eggman and finish off this video in the right way. And again, this is just a redo the boss fight from Sonic 1. Here we have Eggman with his, what do you call this, ball? Swinging his ball at me? Oh jeez, we might lose. It's the exact same thing as Sonic 1. And again, if you're trying to make a sequel to a Sonic game, why would you redo the same boss fight? Well, it's not exactly the same. Now he's more aggressive. But still, they should do a boss fight. They should do a boss fight that is unique to Sonic 4 and not try to do some kind of reimagination of the Sonic 1 boss battle, if that makes sense. Anyways, I lost. Who loses in the first boss battle in Sonic 1? It's not exactly the same, again. He does get more aggressive the more times you hit him. Here we go, I'm using the homing attack. Oh jeez. As long as you have one ring, you have a chance. There we go, take that, Eggman. Catchy music. Jump on the button, the birds and the bunnies come out. And there we go, I saved the day. That's Splash Hill Zone in Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1. And that's all I wanted to go through today. Again, it looks too glossy, too polished. Sonic takes a while to gain momentum. And the homing attack, I don't feel like it fits in a 2D Sonic game. And the fourth thing I had against this game, it doesn't have its own identity. It reuses the same bonus stage from Sonic 1, and it partially reuses the same fight from the boss fight at the end of Green Hill Zone. So, it doesn't have its own identity. That's the fourth critique I have about this game. I would wait for it to go on sale. Maybe $3 or $4 is a good price for this game, not $10. And anyways, thanks for watching my video. I'll be back soon. Peace out.